Hi guys, welcome to City Cementus, and CAT registration for 2019 starts from today itself. And in this video, I'm going to walk you guys through the the entire process, that how you should be filling up the form and how you should be getting your registration done, and a couple of important things that you need to care about and take into consideration. Fine. So to begin with, this is going to be the URL. This imcat.ac.in, right? You can actually just Google it up. Just write in, in the search bar, CAT 2019 registration. You'll get a link. Click on it. You will be taken to this slide. Anyway, I'm going to put this link in my in the video's description. You just have to click it, and you are sorted, right? So this is going to be the first page that you will come across. The first thing that you have to do is you need to start with the registration, right? So you got to click on this tab here. You will be taken to the you will see this kind of a pop-up. It's just kind of a suggestion, as far as your your Explorer, or what kind of a configuration is required is Mozilla Forex and Google Chrome and all that. Close it, move ahead, right? This is going to be the most important part of the registration. Where it may begin. So it's going to be your user ID and password kind of a thing. This is going to help you. So the name of the candidate, that's number one. So just type in your name. But when you type in your name, make it a point that this is exactly the way it is written on your 10th standard come mark sheet, right? So you have to have the same name appearing here also. Every year I see a lot of students, they make a mistake. They just type in the name, the way they want to type in. So don't do that. Make it a point that it is exactly the same. It's there on your 10/SSC certificate, right? Then the date of birth. Now, date of birth, make it a point that you have date of birth exactly that matches with the identity proof, right? So put that in date of birth. Then you need to put in the email address. Email address should be the one that you use regularly, and something that you have the password remember, because a lot of time we have a couple of emails and we don't know. So putting that email address, only the one you have an password idea about, the password, simple. Reconfirm it, select the country, mobile number, confirm the mobile number, click on the generate OTP, right? Now here you are on the window. So this is the window out here. Let's say this is your internet bar, right? And this is your laptop, right? Kind of thing. And you have this window out here. This is the window you are. The moment you click on generate OTP, you will see another window popping up automatically. Now that window is going to be this, right? So in this window, what you have to do is you just have to type in whatever is given here, type in here, right? Just type it, right? Click on the submit. The moment you click on the submit, what's going to happen is you will receive an OTP on your registered mobile number, which you have put in this window, right? Now, the sender is going to be BWIMCAT. So that's going to be the sender. You will see the OTP out here. Copy the OTP. Go back to the window. Then put the OTP out there. You will see the enter OTP option out here. It's automatically done. Just put in your OTP out here. Click on validate OTP. The moment you click on validate OTP, you will get a pop-up saying that the OTP validation has been done. Now what I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to actually save these screenshots, right, for future reference. It's important that whatever you feel, right, whatever information that you're filling in, right, you would just take the screenshot of it and just save it on your desktop or in your mobile phone for the future reference. So you should know what you actually filled in, right? And that's it, right? Once you are done with this, then what happens once this is done, right? You're on the same window. Like this window. Then what you have to do is you have to scroll down. The moment you scroll down, you will see this declaration, right? I hereby declare blah, blah, blah. Just type in the same thing out here. Click I agree and click on submit, right? Just click on submit. The moment you click on submit, you are all set, right? You will see the message, registration successful. Take the screenshot of the this window also, right? Now, you will get user ID and you will get your password. User ID you will get on your email ID, and password you will get on your registered mobile number. So two things on two different devices altogether. Now check whether you have got your registration user ID and password. Once it's done, just click on the close. Now from here onwards, you need to follow different procedure. So the moment you click on close, right, you will see a window out here. Can you see a window out here? You can see this, right? It's an automatic window which talks about your personal details and all that. So I'm now going to show you that window, and that's going to be the level 2 of your registration. Alright, so here is the window that I was just talking about, and now you have your personal details, academics, work experience, programs, test city, payment and all that stuff which you need to fill in step by step, right? Now, the main thing that you need to remember is that you have to fill everything which is mandatory, which is obvious, And whenever you fill anything, right, you just have to click. So if you want to move from personal details to academics tab, you will have to save and continue. So at the bottom, you will see an option which is save and continue. So in personal details, they'll basically ask you your name, your mobile number, your email ID, address, and so on and so forth, all that stuff, right? And once you scroll down, right, once you fill in every information, then I want you guys to kind of, scroll down, and this is what you will see when you go down. So this is what you see when you scroll down, emergency contact number. So fill in the details of the emergency contact number, give your family member's number, and explain the relationship out there. Then what you have is the, the upload of photograph and the signature and all that. You can click here, yeah, just to understand the specification of those samples and all that stuff. So you need to understand, what kind of specifications are there. Right. Now, the first thing is that you have to upload some documents, which is the scanned copy of passport size photograph and the signature. Make it a point that your photograph is recent one. It's clear cut. It is not blur or it is not, messed up, right? It's not, it has to be clear. There is no doubt about it. You have to have a clear cut photograph for your CAT ka, this thing, because admit card pe wo aayega, then it's going to be important, right? So yes, photograph and signature are going to be really crucial to make it a point that they are clear cut, they are clear, they are visible, there are no problems in there. And then if you are having any kind of a quota, which is SC, ST, NC, OBC and EWS, then yes, it's imperative that you should be filling up those documents also. So upload those documents also. Once that's done, then you can click save and continue. Just hit this save and continue, and then you'll be taken to the academic wala form. Alright, now we are on the academic form, right, or the academic segment. Now this is again going to be very important. Why? Because you don't really want to mess up while you put in your academic details, right? So SSC 10th equivalent, board name, all that stuff, month of or year of completion. I want you guys to sit down with your results. I want you guys to sit down with the transcript. I want you guys to be with those results, because it's going to be very important to put in the correct information. Do not assume that, okay, I got, these many marks and all that. So don't do that, right? That's number one. Now here you need to understand something which is important note that has been given by the CAT. So now what it says is, in case of grades, CGPA, the conversion to percentage of marks would be based on the procedure as certified by the respective board, university or institution. If any board, university, institution confirms that there is no scheme for converting CGPA into equivalent marks, the equivalent would be established by dividing the candidate's CGPA by the maximum possible CGPA and multiplying the result with 100. Now this is a little bit complicated, but then I think it's easy. If you have a CGPA, just convert it into percentage, put it in the percentage, and you are done for it. Now, when you go for the maximum marks and the total marks obtained, simple, select the board, select the year of completion, put in the maximum marks. So let's say you had 10 subjects, 100 each. So it's going to be 1000. So 1000 will be here. And out of 1000, let's say you scored 900, right? So 900 will be written out here, and automatically it will calculate your percentages out here, right? So that's how the information is. It's very easy. Here is the kind of an example is given. You can go through that. Same is applicable for your 12th standard, then your bachelor degree. If you have not done with your bachelor degree, then just click yes out here, right? So that's the important. If you're done with it, then just click yes, I am done with it, right? Now let's move ahead. Master's degree. Yes, if you have any master degree, it's important to fill that up. Yes, I do have. In case of, let's say you've done MCOM and you have done with the part 1 only, then at least fill that detail, because that gives a good impression, right? At least it shows that you have done something, right? So at least just try to put that up. Now, if you have any kind of a professional qualification, which is CA, CS and ICWA, which is the Indian Territory qualifications, then yes, put that up. You can click CA, completed, whatsoever. Then again, save and continue. But before you save, just go through the entire information one more time, have a look at it, and then click on save and continue, right? Work experience. Again, this is going to be really important, because the work experience that you're going to enter will be considered till July 31st, 2019, right? As I said earlier also, till 31st July 2019, your work ex will be considered. So try to put the work ex carefully. Only full-time work ex is considered, right? So only full-time work ex is going to be considered by the IMs. Any kind of a part-time project or any kind of an internship and all that things will not be considered by the IMs to give you any kind of score or to give you any kind of marks for it, right? And that's the reason only full-time work is to be filled in here. It's very easy, self-explanatory. You just have to put in the, select the industry, automobile, banking, engineering, whatever, and just put in the work ex step by step. At the end of the window, you will see the work X that has been calculated by the IMs till July 31st, 2019. So you don't really have to put in 24 months, 38 months, 19 months. It gets calculated automatically. Again, click on save and continue to the next one, which is the program. Again, here, couple of things that I need to take into consideration is that you are not going to, the only thing, rather the most important thing that you have to fill in is PGP, right? So that's the 2 years full-time MBA program which you need to keep in your mind. Now, there are certain colleges like IIMs, or there are certain colleges like, IIM Bangalore, and like so many IIMs out here, right? They have this program called as FPM. FPM is nothing but Fellowship Program in Management, right? This is nothing but a PhD program. So let's say if you are interested for this kind of a PhD program, which is for around about 5 years and all that, then yes, you can fill that up. You can click that. These guys do accept CAT for that also, right? So you can do that. So if you look at Bodh Gaya had said PhD and FPM. So it's one and the same actually, right? So all 20 IIMs information is given out here. If you're not interested in any other program, then just click PGP for all the IIMs, fill in all the IIMs, do not leave any IIM, fill in all the IIMs, and then just click on save and continue, right? After that, test city. I believe there should be 4 options that you can have. Yes, so you can select 4 preferred cities of your choice, but make it a point that you select those cities carefully, logically. You should not be spending more time in the commutation and all that stuff. So be very careful when you select the cities, right? Then select your cities, save and continue. Right, then you can go to the payment mode. It's going to be bill desk or pay you, whatever that you want to select. You select it. There's a declaration in the end. You can click that declaration. You can click I agree. Before you submit, I want you guys to preview everything. So in the preview, right, what happens is you will get entire form. You can see your entire form. You can cross check the information. Once you're confident, once you feel that yes, I have filled in every information clear cut and very much clear and everything is absolutely correct, go ahead and just click on submit. Your form will be submitted. You'll get a notification that your form has been submitted. Do take the screenshot of the save and save it on your desktop, or maybe create a Word doc, just paste it over there and save that Word doc on your desktop, because that's going to help you in the future. It's just a backup kind of a thing, kind of a risk management, right? So that's it from my side, guys. This is the way you should be filling up your form. If you have any doubt, any concern, you can put the comment on the video. I'll try my level best to help you guys with that. The link is given in the description. You just click on the link and you're sorted for it. So that's it from my side, guys. Wish you all the very best for your CAT. Try to fill this form as early as you can. Do not wait till the last date. Just get it done, right? Thank you so much, guys.